Hello, everybody. This is Valgo,
And Damax again.
and we're bringing you a special treat. This is Sony Computer Entertainment America game. We're doing a little two-player versus thing, just a little thing to spice up the channel. I thought we tried a couple different things.
Yeah.
Damax's channel actually has our very, very, very first commentary, and by first I mean the very first, and then Kingdom Hearts was our second. This will be our third recording game. Crash Team Racing, huzzah!
Yep. This is live. If you didn't, you're gonna notice in the heat of the race. Trust
Yes, I thought it'd be better live so you could get a shot at the competition, or an earful,
yeah.
an earful of the competition.
Oh, time for the critical T.
Oh! Oh my God, you're right.
Critical hit.
I've never noticed that before. It's alright. Anyway,
Okay.
so
This is Crash Team Racing. It is the fourth of the Crash Bandicoot installment, and then the last one by Naughty Dog. It's a Mario Kart
do we go
clone.
arcade or versus?
Arcades for everyone else versus just me and you.
Okay.
I think we need. I think computers are fine.
Yeah.
But
Set them on hard. We are hardcore players. We have secret characters. We don't have all of them. Shame on me.
And they don't say it here, but the characters do have different stats. Like, these guys, slow but good at handling. Normal. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah, and aren't the bosses kind of unique, too?
Yeah, according to a website I heard, the bosses are like they have, like, an attribute.
The engine.
Like, Ripperoo is slow but good handling, but just better.
Ah, okay.
I'll just be purr. I like kitties.
Kitty, kitty. We'll be going through all the cups. The stars mean that we did them on easy, normal, and hard difficulty. This is a game that Damax and I go back and play a lot. This game has aged very, very well.
Yes.
If just to be a quality racing game.
I agree, and as I said, it's a Mario Kart clone, like most kart racers. And
That's not necessarily true. I actually, and I could be mixing this up. However, I heard during, I believe it was one of, for those of you not keeping up with Hellfire Com's channel, they've been doing some pretty cool, like, Mario Kart Monday stuff. And apparently, I heard this, I think it was from either Tom or Some Call Me Johnny from Brain Scratch, where he actually pointed out, you know, Crash Team being a Mario Kart clone. I think they said it was more of a Diddy Kong Racing clone? Something more along those lines. People would always coin, you know, this with the Mario Kart games because they were so close together. But I think it was more directly cloned from something else. However, I honestly don't see the point of saying that. These racing games, they're cartoony. They're based off of video game characters. Of course they're going to be kind of similar.
well, I mean, like, you're right. I guess I mean, kart racing formula clone. I just
fair
assumed
enough.
Mario Kart was the first to do it.
Yeah, and most people would too, but from what I heard from those guys, it's from Diddy Kong. I believe Diddy Kong Racing. I'm actually not sure when that came out.
Well-
I could be making a complete fool of myself, and it was a PlayStation 2 title, or well, not PlayStation. It's a freaking Nintendo game. Of course, it wouldn't be on the PS2. Damn it, you beat me.
I did. 142. Oh,
32.
That's right at the end.
Bastard.
Damn, 35 every time. That's quite consistent.
Yeah, I am consistently slower than you. This has got to change.
What I don't do well, I do consistently.
What was I gonna say before you rudely beat me in a race?
I think just talking about, no.
I was gonna say I did something similar in our Ape Escape playthrough. I said something like Banjo-Kazooie, or some. Well, no.
What the fuck? I missed the thing.
Nice one. Oh yeah, we were complaining, or I was a bit more complaining about how Ape Escape wasn't on the PSN network.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, it's not on the PSN network or the Xbox Live network, and I don't know why I said Xbox Live, because it was a freaking PlayStation game. But I think what threw me off is that you have Banjo-Kazooie on your Xbox.
Ah, yeah.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't that's not a Nintendo title?
It is a Nintendo title. The original Banjo-Kazooie was for Nintendo 64, but the company that made it Rare was bought by Microsoft, like in early 2000s.
Oh yes, Rare. Okay, gotcha.
So I mean, I don't know. If it's Nintendo.
So that's where my mind was.
Yeah. Well, dude, it's fine. Like, okay,
it's way too late
I
for
cut
me
it
to
out,
justify
but in
it.
my very first video, it was done with myself. It's on my channel. There's like a part of dead silence. I'm not, and I cut it out because I was totally embarrassed. I thought Hong Kong was in Japan, so I don't think you have to feel bad for a little slip up like that.
your Twisted Metal 2 playthrough.
Yeah,
that was amazing. Hong Kong, it's in Japan. You edited that out though, didn't you?
I did. Well, I said something that could be
because I've watched your playthrough.
Yeah,
and I'm pretty sure you
I
edited
censored
that out.
it. Well, I said something that could be taken as racist. So that was like my reasoning, but I was just embarrassed.
Well, and Twisted Metal isn't racist.
That's from a different time, bro. Are old people racist? No, they're just old. Oh, damn,
interesting little excuse.
Well, yeah, it's an excuse.
Don't be racist, kids. It's not cool.
What the? Son of a bitch!
He is very entertaining to race with people. Let me tell you. What.
They sniped me with the bowling ball. That was unfair. You cheated.
I didn't cheat.
You modded the computers.
Yeah, because I know how to do that.
Of course. You're a genius.
Huzzah! Now I'm in the lead. I will say, I don't like the scoring system for the Cups. They give you 4 races, and if you win 2, you know, I don't know. It's just, the math doesn't give any, like,
well,
I don't know. It's a little screwy that the math kind of screws you over. That like, even in the first 2 races, if you like get in second in the next 2 races, you're probably still gonna win, or at least tie up with the other guy. Yeah, he's very MLG is Damax for most Crash games. This one especially though, you'll see him go for the shortcuts because he has quite a bit of confidence. I don't.
Well, the reason why I'm obsessed with that shortcut specifically is because as a child, I always thought it was like
dead end.
Yeah,
like not even a shortcut.
But
and it was one of the coolest shortcuts you ever discovered.
And well, because they placed during the story mode or adventure mode, as they call it, you could read through a race and do it in a time trial mode.
The CTR. Oh no, the time boxes.
Yeah, and like the time boxes from Crash 3 Return, if you know what I'm talking about. And they placed boxes on that jump. And ever since then, I'm all like, you can't get... Yes! Clock of Death!
Ah, no!
The clock's the most open. I was trying to think, actually. There's a lot of...
It's basically lightning.
Okay, yeah, there it is. I was going to say, there's a lot of equivalents, but I don't know any for the clocks. But yeah, that is the... Yeah, that's like the mini thing in Mario Kart.
Yeah, and that's another reason why people tend to call it a clone, is the items and whatnot.
Well, that is true. They are the same.
They're similar.
They're
similar,
bombs but are the green shells.
Again, how much can you mask a projectile with a different skin? It's for the purpose of a racing game where you can screw over your opponent. It's a projectile. It's no big deal if it's a shell, if it's a bowling ball, bomb like in this game. I don't know. It kind of annoys me. In a way that people like, oh, it's just a clone. So? That doesn't make it a bad game.
Are you kidding me? 4th again?
Wow.
It's so bad.
That is pretty bad. You want me to put it on easy for you?
Shut up. Well,
I just hope we can... Oh, never mind. I'll save it for when we... Like, okay, right here. There's no way Damax can catch up. Like, he was doing pretty badly in those last two races, to be fair.
If you...
But, like, there's no... Even if I get last place and he gets first, I still win.
Oh, this is the last race.
Yeah.
I thought this was...
Yeah, like, I'm gonna see what happens.
Oh, don't do that.
I don't like this course.
It's not gonna end... Oh, yeah, it will end without you.
Yeah, well, I hope so. Actually, that's a good point. I should probably race the 3 laps just in case.
That would suck.
Yeah, I'll just elongate the video.
We'll just do the math. How many points do you have?
I have 24.
And I have...
11.
Yeah, there's no way I can win.
Yeah, and you're just behind me, so none of the computers can catch up to me either. I'm safe. I win the cup. I win everything. What's with these phallic statues, by the way?
That's what Coco's into.
Okay. Didn't need that
guess.
visual. And who's watching this right? I hate this in games.
What?
Like in Olympus Coliseum.
Oh,
look at this huge
empty
balcony
stands.
and nobody's watching it.
Yeah.
It's even better in Birth by Sleep because the guy's like, listen to those cheers from the
Yeah,
crowd, man.
yeah.
What? And he actually looks
Look.
around like, what crowd?
And, well, what annoys me about that is that just freaking use sprites. I don't care.
Exactly.
At least
and, like,
simulate people.
Exactly, and that's the argument. Is like, oh well, having all those 3D models slows down the game, and sprites look just. Well, it still looks stupid if you don't have anybody there. At least put sprites in. You're not. It's not that bad. Just make them good-looking sprites. I'm sure that's possible. I mean,
yes.
look at all this stuff. This is practically sprites, and this was some of the best 3D at the time.
This game does look pretty good even now, I have to say.
Yeah, it doesn't look bad. It's just, you know, PlayStation game. This tone reminds me of Spyro, though. Not sure how to feel about that.
Oh no.
Ah! Ah! I wanted somebody to pass you. That would have been great.
Well, they were all clocked too.
Yeah, but still.
Put this in your clock and wind it.
Is that an actual line from a game?
I just made it up.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
How long did that take? Like 10 minutes?
Something like that. I
I
don't
think I'll probably do another
know.
cup. I need to redeem myself in this video.
You'll
was
do
bad.
fine. Yeah, and like, this is kind of a nitpick because, you know, it's a 1v1 competition, but like, there are only 4 cups. So if I win 2 and he wins 2, then that's just the end of it. You know, I would have won more cups, or he would have won more cups. Do the robot! Did it.
He's kind of an awesome winning thing.
I love that. I love the animations for like, and Coco's just, you know, playing Minecraft or Tumblr, something like that.
Hey, one of us is win as Cortex.
Oh,
Cortex
I love
has got
Cortex's
the...
I gotta play. I'm gonna head
Yeah,
back. We can pick different characters.
Yeah, you should,
Oh, we gotta do that anyway. Okay.
No, yeah. I was gonna say you should be Cortex since you have the higher chance of winning.
Oh, don't you be Cortex.
That will
Kick
give
my
me
ass.
more insinuative.
Kick my ass. I'll be Cortex in the next race. And I'll be Dingle Dial because I suck as Dingle Dial. I kind of want to save. Oh, what would you say is your favorite cup? I kind of want to save that for last.
I kind of like Crystal Cup, probably.
Really?
Either Crystal or Nitro. Well, see, here's the thing.
I
Almost every cup has like a... Honestly, Wampa Cup. Because that has like the most neutral levels for me.
I see what
Every
you mean.
other cup has like at least 1 or 2 levels I just don't like
They're
that
just
much.
dickish.
But like levels I love. So it's kind of hard to say.
We'll do Nitro last because I think that's kind of a good middle ground we can compromise.
Rose Toots. Which...
Oh, it has the boost you can get at the start of the line. It's a Mario clone.
That is true. I'm just kidding.
People gotta realize when franchises compete for a certain field, they're gonna be competing in that field. You don't put a weightlifter with a swimsuit model. One of them's gonna lose for other reasons than the other.
Yeah, no, that's actually a good point.
Thank you.
If you
I
don't...
thought that was a very dumb example.
Well, I didn't actually understand the example, but
I'm saying a swimsuit model would be more attractive than a muscle-bound man, and a muscle-bound man would be more likely to lift weights than a swimsuit model. Please continue.
well, because you're right,
It's not a good competition unless it's in the same field there.
Well, yeah, no, because it's like, if they didn't want to be clones, then poor Sony, because Nintendo's already mastered it pretty much. They've already have the perfect kart racing down. So I agree. This isn't even the Mario Kart clone. This is just a kart racer to me, honestly.
Yeah.
And to me, that's why I think All Stars, PlayStation All Stars suffered a little bit. Is because it was it was trying too hard to have a gimmick. Because Smash Bros has a gimmick.
Goddamn super move kill only.
And it's just, and I personally I like All Stars. I had a pretty fun time with it, but
I wanted to like that game so bad, but I couldn't bring myself to continue playing it. Just the idea of having to use the super move, and if you whiff it, you gotta build it up again. I couldn't wrap my mind around that. It wasn't even just because I was bad at the game, it just annoyed me.
It's just, oh, well, I can see that. It's also just not as well polished, really. It's just
something else that bothers me, and it's how much they charge for alternate skins.
Well,
and there's so many of them.
That's just the BS of nowadays, honestly.
Yeah.
It's stupid, like the Dead or Alive series. The freaking, there's like thousands of dollars in costumes.
Oh my god.
It's pretty fun.
Now you get to see boobies with a tank top. Now you get to see boobies with a bikini. Now you get to see boobies with a coconut bra. It's like...
all worth $2.
You're still going to be looking at the boobies. You're not going to look at what they're wearing, alright?
That is. And I like the Dead or Alive series, just to say. But it is very... exploitative. Expletive. Wait, no. It is exploitative. Expletive is a bad word. Expletive!
That's a bad word. Shut up. I bomb you.
Oh, what the Nice.
Oh, yes. Would you like to explain the trick with the bowling ball bomb?
Ah, yes. And I give credit to you for teaching me this. The bowling balls, as I call them, they're bombs, though. They go in a straight line, much just like a green shell. But if you press the circle button, which is just like the use item, it will actually detonate, giving you kind of like a blast radius. So you don't actually have to get a full-on target.
Definitely an MLG strat, and I say MLG because it can be difficult to use, but for those of you who have mastered it, it can make that item very useful because, that's why, I'm like, oh yay, green shell. But when I get a red shell, I'm like, hell yeah, I'm gonna kill somebody.
Oh, dude, I'm the same way in Mario Kart. Green shells are worthless to me.
Yeah. I always like ricocheting them to see what happens, but I usually hit myself doing that.
Are you a piece of crap?
Are you?
I don't even...
Answer the question!
Son of a crap! Ew. Okay. Oh, yes! Second!
How do you think children are born?
I don't know. Oh, I had a friend in the past. I mean, I guess he's my friend. It doesn't really matter. But
we don't really talk to each other
We don't talk.
much.
But
not since he betrayed my village and went to go train with a pedophile.
How did you know? But no, he told me once that his parents never actually gave him the talk about sex.
Okay.
Well, he figured it out obviously because he was like 14 or 15 by the time I met him. He found it on the internet most likely, but
tested the waters.
Yeah, probably. But that's just I'm wondering if his parents just were all like, oh, he's too old now. I guess he's just gonna figure it out. I just thought that was funny that he's.
Well, okay. I ask you, how did you know he didn't have the talk?
He told me.
He just didn't have the talk and just figure it out on his own.
Well, yeah.
You tend to speculate on things quite a bit, I've noticed. Like, oh, that's a fault on the parent, because they must have been like, oh, he'll figure it out.
What? No, I'm just saying, if they didn't tell him, I don't think they were, like, forcing their kid to be, like, the nerdiest kid in town, or something. Like, I'm just wondering, like, well, I don't know, maybe he was an early bloomer, and he figured it out before he was supposed to.
What an ironic term, early bloomer.
Well, that's the opposite of a late bloomer. But that's true, kids. If you want to learn the true answers, go on the internet.
They're gonna do that anyway, which I believe is probably every parent's realization at some point. They're gonna figure it out eventually, and it's probably going to be tomorrow.
Yeah, just assume that parents of, like, preteens. It'll be one day.
They don't want to blatantly admit that their child's doing dirty things in their bedroom by themselves.
Well,
but
I don't know.
They can expect it.
Well, yeah, any parents out there, I don't know why you're watching us. You're like the one person watching us. Thank you, actually. But if you are a parent and maybe you think that's weird of kids, just remember you were a kid. That's just how we work, especially young boys.
It's funny you say that. I'm pretty sure the only person watching us so far is my little brother. You better not be a freaking parent.
Why must life suck for us? Oh, third!
Oh, nice.
Thank you.
13.
Oh, but now I kind of want to go on the tangent about this.
Okay.
Well, because, like, I don't... Like, parents who get mad at their kids for, like, looking up stuff on the internet. And that's just kind of what boys do.
Mm.
It's just, they just do it. It's not...
From a boy's perspective, it's better.
It's just...
And it's easier. From the parent's perspective, it's a gateway drug. And a drug that can have many more powerful substitutes. And I think that's where the worry comes from. But enough about the talk. Let's get back to Crash Bandicoot, an E-rated game.
Yeah, have you seen...
We're in a sewer line.
Have you seen the female bandicoots?
Oh my god.
I'm just kidding. Although, honestly,
Don't you dare
I'm
go
surprised
furry on
young
me.
Adam, which is my name, which I'm pretty sure you know, but I'm surprised young me wasn't, like, getting some weird thoughts from those. I mean, I don't remember. I don't know.
Please tell me you're not actually a furry.
No, that's what I'm saying. Well, I would have been like 4. I don't think I would have cared.
You know, that's a good point. It's weird, but you gotta think of the roots of where it might have come from. This whole concept of furries.
Yeah, it's just kind of we're not into it, but, you know, whatever floats your boat. You know. I think if you guys...
Or wags your tail in your case.
Yeah, whatever wags your tail, you know.
And I say yours in the odd... Anyway.
I just don't...
It's very hard to talk
talk
live over a game.
Sorry, but we're not trying to bad talk furries, if any furries out there. Do what you want to do.
Some of them are actually I hang out in the nerd corner at my college. There are a lot of furries there. Like, a lot. It's actually kind of scary, but some of them are actually legitimately nice people.
What about the other ones?
The other ones draw it all the fucking time in public, and it annoys me. No joke, I've seen a transaction of, like, this guy drawing it, and this dude walked up to him, handed him money, and he handed him the picture. I couldn't figure out what was more sad. Aw, dude, you made it too!
I hate you! This is gonna be like my shining moment.
I never make this shortcut either.
Come on, item of gods.
Oh, you're in third place, am I...
Fuck of a bitch.
What was that?
I thought I was gonna get rolled over.
Oh!
Yes!
No!
That was
I won't lose!
Must see well-animated face. Yes!
I don't know, was that enough? We'll find out.
It's not enough, we're tied. But, I still won. Given the logic of...
oh, yeah, it's like...
last serve.
Yeah, once a person has reached first place, they're in
it's whoever won the last race, pretty much. Mm. And then who has the most points.
Except I was still in first, fuck you.
We're just tied. But I still won. But here's why we wanted to do that.
No, I'm saying you lost. Oh, never mind. It classed you as second.
I'm Cortex.
I know. It classed Cortex as second.
Oh. Well, I still won. But yeah, you pointed that out the first time. And total, look at that face. That is like legit detail right there.
It's a totally different model.
I know.
It's
that's like that's really what he looks like in the games.
Yeah, like Crash 2, I think.
Yeah, Crash 2 he was more sad in 3.
Yeah, we were kind of building the hype as like he's got the best dance ever. No, it's just his face is so weird. Like it's all scrunched up and weird, and the character, like, I'll show you in a second. No, nah.
Sorry, you're pressing circle.
No, just look, like not his sprite, but look at his face on his model. It's like all scrunchy and weird.
It's like, yeah. I'm gonna win.
You know what people are gonna say?
What?
Well, like a handful of people. Anyway, if certain people watch this video, they're probably gonna think that this is like an FTCR clone. Because they've been doing this recently where it's like kind of multiplayer games and they're drunk. We're not drunk though, that's the difference. So it's not a total clone. Fuck you.
What's Find the Computer?
Yes, it is. Pretty good channel. I like it.
I don't dislike it. I just don't. I do watch Johnny Versus.
Is it illegal to like advertise other channels?
No. I mean, they might not like it, but
Yeah. Yeah, like who are these losers promoting us? They're making us look bad.
But did you see the? Have you been watching the Donators Week of the Johnny Versus?
Donators. Oh, I did hear about that. What are they doing now?
He just got like a box of donations from fans, and he's just been playing through them.
Oh,
He did
nice.
SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom.
Oh yeah, I saw. Is that a recent one?
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta watch.
Most
that. That
recently,
was,
he
that
did
was one of my favorite childhood
Psychonauts
games.
though, which you probably know about Psychonauts.
Only from what you've told me.
Really?
And a little Easter.
From the internet, right?
Well, just from you, really.
Oh, really? Well, Psychonauts, if you haven't heard, it's a game that's unpopular that became popular by being unpopular, pretty much. You know, it's like it was like, oh my god, this game's so underrated. That's now everyone knows about it.
Ah, okay.
It's a solid
Yeah,
game.
a lot of games have to go through that, where like, oh, this game is so underrated, and then you point that out to everybody. It's like, this game really was underrated. It's not going to be underrated for long if you people continue this cycle.
But yeah, I just want to bring it up because, again, if you want an opinion of Psychonauts, solid game, fun game, charming, very, 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 just.
That seems
it's a solid game.
That seems to be the fad term, charming.
Well,
I've noticed for as of late.
I like to use it because it's kind of just like it's kind of an out to say it's like not really like that great. It's just, you know what I mean, like
Yeah.
I don't want to say it's the greatest game of all time. It's just it's got the charm.
Yeah. As I've said, I think what irks me is that I've delved slightly at like only ever just touched, the tip of the iceberg of the life of like a game designer or a 3D modeler, because I'm pursuing a career in like 3D modeling, 3D animating, something along those lines. I've been working with the Maya 3D program as of late. And it's hard. It's so difficult, and I think that's what irks me when people say stuff like, oh, it's just a clone of like this game, or oh, this was so lazy, when it really isn't. Even if things turn out bad, and I will say some things are bad if they're legitimately horrible. But what I'm saying is, like, people work hard on these games. And this game is flat out good anyway. So, like, calling it a clone, to me, is like a slap in the face to those people, which, it just kind of annoys me. I know that's not people's intentions, but they gotta realize what they're saying.
Okay, I mean, that's how I opened it up. I said this is a clone of Mario Kart, but I still have to say I have more fun playing this than I do playing Mario Kart most of the time.
Yeah.
Not that I don't like Mario Kart. Great series, but
Exactly, and like what you were saying, the charm.
Yeah, and but this game
you wouldn't get this in a Mario Kart game.
And this game, because it feels like a Crash Bandicoot game.
That's true too.
And that's why it's cool.
Staying true to its own series.
Oh, there's a nice little story. Which, I mean, if you can call it a story. It's a premise.
Yeah. Gives you a motive to race the same track more than once.
Now.
I'd better not be getting the hiccups during the live commentary. That would just be horrible.
Boo!
Hi. Oh yeah, so who's this fake Crash person? Has he been in any other game?
In fact, he quite has, actually. Did you know, if you get like
Get out of my way.
102% or something. In
You're not
Crash
good enough to
Bandicoot
be my
3,
fake.
And you explore certain levels, you will find fake Crash dancing in the background. Oh no!
Okay.
And then that's the only time fake Crash has appeared.
Alright, and which game was this?
Crash 3. Oh, but he's based off of... Apparently in Japan, they released like a Crash plushie that just looked so bad.
Oh yeah, I remember hearing about that.
And he looked like the fake Crash. So I wouldn't want to say... I don't want to say like it was a middle finger to the Japanese, but it was just kind of like a little haha, this happened type of thing that they included in the third game. I think that's kind of nice.
I think what was fun... I don't know, I think I pointed this out several times, but I like the kind of... I don't know if this is the proper term, but like anti-hero. It doesn't always have to be just the flat-out bad guy, but it's like the hero's double, just evil. And some of them are pretty bad, but some of them can be really good, like, you know, I probably cite, you know, Vegeta. Shadow the Hedgehog is kind of but like Fake Crash, he's not like... He's not like... Again, he's not really relevant at all. But I don't know, there's just some about it, like, it's more like, in Fake Crash's case at least, when I was a kid, I thought it was cool that he was a character. And in Tag Team Racing, not Crash Team Racing, Tag Team was the Crash racing game for the PS2.
Solid game.
Yeah, I liked it, pretty glitchy, but...
Actually, yeah, you know, looking back, I really like it, honestly.
It's fun, it's wacky, it leaned toward a different sense of the Crash universe, which annoyed me and still kind of does to this day. But anyway, one of the first alternate costumes you get for Crash is Fake Crash.
And does he look like he does here?
I would say a bit more... Well, it's interesting, because it's definitely not totally based off the plushie. Because it's not totally based off of this model. It's the same idea, just kind of a derpy-looking Crash.
Oh, yeah?
But, like, slightly more primal looking, from what I remember.
Oh, yeah! I think you've showed me that. And you're right, it's kind of like a... Yeah, primal. That's kind of a good word for it.
Well, we... Go, sister, go!
No!
Coco, get out of my laboratory!
Nice. Oh, I only won by 3.
Ah,
math.
We were so close.
Oh yeah.
I kind of want to save it to this last, like,
just in case it might actually happen.
Just in case it might actually happen.
If it doesn't happen, we'll let you guys know.
I'll just say it now. This has happened twice. Between our many competitions with this game, Damax and I. We have tied, absolutely by the millisecond recorded, tied in a race. And both times I came out in first.
What do I do? What do I do?
Oh my god, what's happening?
I didn't properly fall off the edge. I slipped through the edge.
Oh, good job.
Oh, but yeah, it wasn't even like, you won by 2 microseconds. It was just legitimately...
And he was freaking out. He was like, ah! Ah! He woke my grandmother up. It was very embarrassing.
It was, but I still stand by that was not fair.
It was pretty bullshit, I admit. But I still won. Fuck you.
I'm so behind that.
That's a fun word. It's a very bad word.
I don't know.
But I like it.
Fuck you. Fuck you. That's like its own word almost.
Oh, just...
This is like the Rainbow Road.
I walk in on my mom watching a lot of, like, you know, motherish shows like Reba and Roseanne, like, you know, those silly sitcoms. And I think it was, Reba. I don't watch the show much, but, like, occasionally I'll watch it with my mom. And it was really funny. Like the dumb son or something. He was, like, he was justifying his reasoning for saying 3 words, but, like, how fast he said them, it was, like, 1 word. So, like, I can't remember what it was. But
Wait, was the 3 words bad, or was the 1 word bad?
No, it wasn't bad. He was just trying to justify how his 3 words, just the way he said them, it was just 1 word.
I got a mask! I failed the jump! Sorry. You don't remember.
I don't remember, so that it, I don't know.
There's the end of that.
I miss my parents. They're not dead or anything. I have to stay with my grandparents for school. Very lonesome sometimes. Not that my grandparents aren't cool. I love them to death. They've been spoiling me ever since I started college.
Well, the grandparents supposed to.
Count your blessings, people.
Well, yeah.
Or you can be jealous of me for getting a free dorm. Haha.
That is true. But yeah, no, I honestly, when you think it, like, most kids probably think, yeah, dude, I don't need my parents. But, quite recently, I was, my parents were out of town for the weekend. I still had fun. I had the house to myself and all that. And but I have work on Sundays, and I'm a baby, and I get depressed the day before. And you know, being depressed home alone, it just made me sad.
Yeah.
I really just wanted some company to be there to complain to.
You truly never know what you have until it's gone.
That is totally true. And
in this case, you know, well, actually, you'll still never know what first place feels like.
Shut up. But I don't know. Yeah, this is...
I like salty racing. It's fun. I don't do it very often, because I'm just not that salty of a player, unless people are, like, verbally bashing me.
For knowing...
That's why I hate, like I used to play Halo online, with some friends of mine, and, like, every time they got a person, like, on a mic, and they're just like, it's always just bitch, 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 and I'm like, dude, turn that off, and he's like, yeah, probably should. This guy's annoying.
Oh yeah, I always mute people generally.
Always, dude. It's so dumb.
Oh, come on. I'm
Huzzah!
so behind. As long as I get 1 point.
You know, in context, bringing up that tie, I think this was one of the courses where it actually happened.
Come on. You're a stupid computer, thank you. Yes, 3 points.
Excellent.
I don't know, actually. I know the other level. The first level it happened.
Which one?
It was the Dingo Caves, I think.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man.
No, not Dingo Caves.
We're actually tied.
Oh, we are?
The three bandicoots are tied. Now, see, this is good. This is good. This will be a legitimate, you know, whoever wins. Unless we tie.
Wah, wah.
I would love it if that happened.
And if you're wondering why this level is so boring, it's because this is like it's like in the story mode. It's kind of like in a bonus stage.
Mm-hmm. They kind of just threw it together
yeah,
at the last second. At least that's what it feels like.
Yeah, and this is like the last cup, and what should be here is the main villain's called Oxide. So
I know
it's called like Oxide
so
Ride or
dumb.
something. And yeah, it's not in this for some reason. I don't know why. It's a pretty cool track too.
Like, yeah, arguably it's pretty long, but it's no excuse. It's a great final track. Why don't you? You can't even access it in like versus mode. Not in multiplayer. I've never been able to. We haven't figured it out. We can't go multiplayer on that stage.
What did we? Oh yeah. There's just no.
There's no option. God damn it.
Did this game have like a co-op campaign? Or is that...
You know, that was my original idea for this, but...
No, does this game have co-op campaigns?
I don't know. I don't think it does. I have... I just... Again, it's one of those weird, like, memory things where I feel like it did. And
well...
we played it, but...
Tag Team does, I think.
Yeah, Tag Team does.
I'm not sure about, Nitro Kart.
Nitro...
Yeah, Nitro Kart's the sequel to this for the PS2. I mean, I think you like it more than I do.
That's probably true, but I don't like it in the sense that I think it's a fantastic game.
Yeah, no, I don't like it very much.
Like, okay, something that like this doesn't bother. Well, it doesn't bother me that people say it. It's just that it's never been a problem for me when people complain about games' frame rate.
Oh, yeah?
Unless it's so bad that it actually screws over my gameplay, then I'll complain about it. But, like, if I lose a few frames here and there, like, I don't... Like, either I won't notice or I won't really care that much. But when it comes to Nitro Kart and it's an active race, that I kind of have a problem with.
Yeah, I don't...
Especially that place where it's like raining and lightning coming down. That's just way too much going on for
yeah,
what that was.
I agree. I don't notice it that much. Same with you. It's not like a pet peeve of mine. But you know, as I've started watching things, and especially since YouTube has done that whole, now it went up to 60 frames per second.
Mm-hmm.
You can tell when something's less framey than or more choppy than the other one. Again, I just notice it now. You don't notice it, but yeah, I agree. That's when it's like slow down bad. And
oh man, you won again.
I did. I got lucky.
Oh hush.
Oh, she got stickers on her laptop. People do that anymore?
Yeah. Oh, dude, this guy. He actually. I love that.
It's just
Fake Crash's dance is so good.
What is he doing?
I don't know.
His little shake, yeah.
It's got like a little squeak to it. It's really weird. It's a plushie with a squeak.
What were you saying? You do see a lot of people.
Well, I was gonna say, for any of you who have played the Borderlands franchise, Borderlands 2 introduced a character called Tiny Tina. Very famous, very meme-tastic, very much like the rest of the game, the franchise in general, really. And this guy had like this super cute like anime version sticker of her, and I just thought it was adorable.
Oh really? No. Yeah, I don't. I've played Borderlands. I don't. Not that far yet though.
Yeah, you should get back on it, man. It's good.
Well, I'm trying. I'm just. I've been on Destiny.
You got a freaking PS4, you fucking bastard. Is that game co-op?
Destiny?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, then that's what we're doing next time I come to your house.
Oh well, no, not that type of co-op.
Ah,
dude, this is the future. There's no more side split screen. Which
is
let's
retarded.
Talk about this. That is my least favorite evolution of gaming.
Evolution. More like mega evolution. I'm not even gonna. I'm
not even gonna humor you.
Well, to kind of explain my joke there, Mega Evolution is something they introduced in Pokemon X and Y. Some of them are really cool. Some of them are really, really stupid looking.
I love how Latios and Latias turn into
fighter jets.
Turn into fighter jets.
I love that. It's so good.
Oh, but back to that. Who else is freaking pissed that that's like the norm now?
Mm-hmm.
It's only online. I mean, what
pisses me off?
What's wrong?
Not everybody has an outstanding internet connection. That's why I couldn't play the BioShock 2 co-op. Or not co-op, but like multiplayer. Because I kept getting like, to be fair, I hear some games just have a problem with it. Like,
yeah.
A perfect example, Arkham Origin, the Batman Arkham Origin game, had a multiplayer feature, and I heard some people couldn't even connect the damn thing. It was just the online was just so bad.
Yeah, and you know, Super Smash Bros. Or Brawl at least.
Oh my god, that was god awful. But like, not all games can pull it off. At least give us the option to do like some split screens, like, and it makes even less sense because we have bigger TVs nowadays.
That's so true.
So like the split screens aren't even like, you have so much more room to see what you're doing. You have an expanded picture, so you're not squinting your eyes like you would back in the day.
Come on.
It's so... I agree. It irks me to this day. And, like... And some people would argue, well, it wouldn't really work, you know, with a split screen. I'm like, you know what? No, I disagree. You know, I'm thankful that Borderlands still has that. That is split screen. Borderlands 2, and the latest pre-sequel. I'm pretty sure those are all split-screen multiplayer.
They are.
With
online multiplayer.
With the online option. See, that's what I'm saying. It can't be that hard just to not include that.
Well, yeah, I don't know.
Some of us have a budget to worry about, people.
Yeah, plus some of us actually have friends in the real world. No offense to me.
Oh, snap.
No, oh, I won?
Yeah,
I didn't even know. I'm just kidding. Well, no, okay. Well, that wasn't... I mean, I have very few friends. I'll speak for myself. But I have enough that I would still appreciate split screen.
Yeah, I agree. I have Damax is my only friend, but he's still enough for a 2-player game.
Yeah, I am. I agree with that statement. But, well, I mean, it's like, do they want the sudden stereotype to be even more relevant?
Exactly!
I mean, come on. Oh, well.
It's got to be like, it probably is like a really bad marketing deal because think about it from like a business standpoint. Then only some people would only have to have one person buy the game, and the rest could just come over and play at his house.
Oh.
Now this way, everybody has to buy the game.
That's a reason.
Engine just got eaten. I love that.
Oh, by the Piranha Plant.
The Piranha. Goddamn Mario clone.
Oh, what are they? Are they Piranha? Oh yeah, what are they really called? I actually don't know.
They're called the... Ah, damn. They're called the plants from, like, the tropical levels in Crash 2.
Guys, their official time. Put
Yeah.
that on the wiki.
Yeah, the tropical plants from Crash 2.
What are we talking about? Oh yeah, this is... Oh, first
business and how dickish they are.
Yes. Oh yeah, I like this level. You like this level? One of my favorites.
Papu Papu.
Papu Papu.
Butt crack. They should have had a shortcut that was like cracked ruin to be a symbol of his butt crack, and then you blew it up with an item.
I got downloaded this iPhone game that was like that recently.
Nice segue there.
Thank you.
Go on.
It just you flick these ice cubes in the plumbing and you go in. And it's just,
what?
It's a weird game. It's just one of those games you're supposed to like just play when you're on the toilet or something. Just,
Plumber.
And I don't know. That just made me think of it. But you're right. Back to greedy corporations.
Mm-hmm.
You're right. But I was thinking about son of a bitch. I was thinking about this before, and for some games, it might actually be legitimately hard to do split screen. And the reason I say that is because this is not a good no! This is not a good comparison, because I don't even think they're related at all. But like here, for example, my friend has a 3D TV, but we both can't...
I fell through the floor!
But we both can't play 3D, because the game can't do... It's just too hard to render 2 split screens of 3D. And that just makes me think, I wonder if maybe games that are like really big just can't load 2 separate things. But on one side, they only have to load 1 level and then 2 cameras.
Yeah.
And this is all just me being hypothetical. Any computer whizzes out there.
Well, no, that actually makes a lot more sense when you put it that way.
Yeah, like maybe some games have to run that each character like loads his own, area. While like a game like this, I think is just a track. What happened to you?
I lost. Like, I'm probably gonna lose this. I wanted a tiebreaker, but I'm probably not gonna get that. You're probably gonna win 3 in a row, bastard.
I could lose on purpose.
No, because you'll still have enough points.
Well, this is the 3rd race, though.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't even know. No, Dingo Dog, go away. That's like the most terrifying thing in the world, where you see somebody with a TNT box on their head.
Oh yeah. They explode you. I did it to myself. I placed the guy behind me, and then he just he exploded me.
And then there's Mario Kart Wii. Have you heard the term about the STD cloud?
No.
I thought that was the funniest thing. It was the
shrink cloud.
Yeah, the cloud that was basically a singular, lightning strike, and you could pass it on to people.
Yes.
Yes.
That makes sense.
You touch people and it kills you.
Although logically, you would still have the cloud. So these spiders are a throwback to actually this castle, like its medieval design in general, is a throwback to the very first Crash game.
Oh yeah.
Actually now thinking about it, I don't even think Cortex had a castle in any other game.
This is this is true.
Yeah, he's not like Bowser where he got a new one.
Yeah, unlike Bowser, this guy knows how to move on.
Well, yeah, they do it for fun though.
I want to see Bowser in like a evil laboratory or something.
He's a giant turtle thing. I don't think he's smart enough for that.
Bowser's pretty clever sometimes.
He did build that giant clown thing.
Oh yeah, that thing's weird.
Okay, talking about Bowser did actually made me think of this. But this is something, you've played God of War, right?
Damn it. I actually haven't played too much God of War.
But you've played it before.
I played it before.
And, like, you know Kratos. He's just angry all the time. He likes to kill things. And, like...
Very basic game.
Yeah, and I was thinking about this, and I was thinking they give him a backstory, and, like, it just kind of dies off in the later games, and he just kind of becomes...
Like, is that really necessary?
Yeah, and he becomes just kind of like an angry... Like, he's sort of a character in the first game, then he just kind of becomes an angry douche. But then I was thinking, that is what gives him his character.
Yeah.
He's just angry all the time.
He's just angry.
And it's like, well, if that's your personality, well, that's your personality. There are people like that.
And then, of course, you know, he tries to molly off his frustration by banging random bimbos that he happens to run into. And he gets experience for it.
But he did it for a reason once.
Like a legitimate reason, and it just became
Yeah, it's how he
fad.
defeated Aphrodite. In the third game.
He fucked her to death?
That's just how she lets you pass.
Oh my god.
It's pretty funny, because...
Game's rated M, by the way.
It is, and that game shows it, because in earlier games when you do the sex minigame, it like, tilts off-screen. And in that game, it tilts off-screen to her, like, lackey girls, and they're just, like, getting turned on by what they're seeing. And it's really weird.
Yes!
Nice.
Alright, wait. Damn you.
What?
You should have waited.
You get fourth?
You're gonna get, like, 3 points now.
Will that really make the difference?
I'm pretty sure, like, look at my score. Oh?
Well, here's the thing. If you get first and I get third, then you win. So it's really... As long as I don't get second, pretty much. And you win. Oh, this level.
But I'm 6 points behind you.
Yeah. And then if you get first and I get third...
Oh, yeah, no, I'm doing the math backwards. Never mind. Oh, and of course we're playing your stage.
Yeah, I got a speed boost.
Asshole. You did that on purpose.
I did, actually. No, I'm just kidding. That'd be funny if you actually got a speed boost for being on your home turf.
Yeah, just...
Home team advantage.
Through the whole race, just an endless boost.
That's apparently a thing. And I don't... I guess I hear it's just, like, the cheering from the fans, I think. Is where the term comes from, maybe.
Well,
although
endless boost?
No. No. Home team advantage.
Ah, yeah.
There's that,
Oh my
and then,
God.
but what I've heard, and I don't know where I heard it, but apparently, I don't know if they do it anymore, but they used to, like, cut the grass on, like, football fields so that it was harder to run one direction than the other.
Ooh.
And, well, there's your home team advantage.
Dang.
And I'm pretty sure that wasn't, like, just a conspiracy. I think that's real.
There are so many conspiracies with, like...
Everything, yeah.
Everything, but, like, with sports... It's like, it's so rigged. What, just because your team didn't win, it's suddenly rigged?
Well...
Go write a fan fiction about it, you'll feel better.
Speaking of fan fiction, are you planning on seeing 50 Shades of Grey this Valentine's Day?
Oh my god, I might actually have to slap you.
What? Why? What's wrong with that?
I'm not, it's not even funny.
You don't like... I don't know. Do you guys not know what that is? You guys probably know what it is.
Everybody knows. I've been hearing about that all over now.
It is so dumb. I don't know... I mean, I'm not a woman, so maybe that's why I don't understand the whole erotic novel thing. I mean,
like,
that's probably 100% why I don't understand the erotic novel thing. But...
I heard it's not even erotic, it's just weird.
Well, it's supposed to be. Some people are into that sort of thing.
I know, that's what concerns me.
Okay. Well, commenters, did you watch it? How was it? I might see it. I'm not actually going to see it. At least not in theaters.
You're...
Well,
now I'll have to watch it with you.
Yeah, we should, like, watch it. Like the big-ass spider or Sharknado.
That was amazing.
That was
That
pretty
was so bad, it was great.
And, oh yeah, so...
We should do a live commentary of 50 Shades of Grey, the movie. That'll get us subscribers.
Aw, yeah.
Get out of my way.
We're getting...
Oh, that was...
abusive.
I thought that was the last lap. This is a pretty big stage.
It is. Probably one of the... So, commenters, any Gravity Falls fans out there?
We're the commenters, Adam.
Commentate.
We're
the
the comment-
commentators.
Yes, we are the...
Not the commenters.
What does that even mean?
People who put comments down. Viewers.
Thank
Are you
you.
guys Gravity Falls fans? Comment as to why it's one of the greatest cartoons and why Valgo should watch it. New episode, 16th of February. I am so pumped. It's like 7 days away right now.
Oh, Gravity Falls.
I'm dying. I'm dying.
I thought you were talking about Gravity Rush for a second there.
Oh yeah, Gravity Rush. Interesting. Anyway, commenters persuade him.
Viewers persuade me, apparently. I don't know, it's like... Wow. You know, upon reflection, I realized I was about to contradict myself.
Wait, what?
Because Gravity Falls... Well, this was my reasoning. Gravity Falls, to me, just seems like an Adventure Time clone.
Oh,
What did we spend
just-
half this commentary talking about? Oh, man. Now I gotta watch it.
That's different, though. That's different.
No, it isn't.
Well, yeah, it is. That's like saying... Okay, this is... I can't think of an analogy, but it's like saying whatever analogy I was gonna say.
Okay.
Someone it's like... Well, because it's a movie. Oh, see, I say that, but I mean, look at all action movies. Oh, I love the Tiny Dance.
The Tiny Dance is fantastic.
It's such... It's... What? Is it supposed to be like, kind of girly? Woohoo! He's just... My God, has Coco been on the board every time? What a beast.
I think she has.
And Tiny's cool.
Oh my God, did you see what she did just there?
Yeah, she's all like... Oh, it's like timed perfectly with his... Oh, there it goes. I guess he does that differently. Oh, well, there we go.
Today on my Tumblr, or no, today on my blog, I'd like to talk to you about Tiny the Tiger. He is very tiny.
Oh. Nice. Alright, well, that was the 4 cups. Do you want to... Well, do you want to just do the Ox Ride? I'm pretty sure we can pick it in, like, verses.
Yeah, let's fart around for, like, a minute.
I think it's just verses.
Versus, single, 2 people. Ripperoo.
I'll be...
Uh.
Could be Coco.
Yeah.
Oh, nope.
It's just not there.
Okay, alright. Go back.
What?
Let's rush. To arcade mode.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I'm just saying, haven't we played it before?
I don't think... No. It's not possible. It's just not on here.
Well, that's upsetting.
And, like, okay, I'll go to... Alright, let's try single player. I'll be Ripperoo. See...
What? The balls?
Alright, I'll tell you what we're gonna do. I'm gonna play first, and then you try to beat my time.
Alright, I'm down.
We gotta be the same character, though, to make it fair.
That's fine.
Alright, so 2 doses of Ripperoo. Aren't
I'll
you
be
happy?
the announcer. The racers are lining up. Whipperoo is unfairly in first place just for being first player. What an asshole. It's
so
going.
true.
Racers go! Whipperoo speeds to the Cortex's... Whipperoo goes to the front.
It's hard being a commentator.
The stacks. As you notice, they are stacked vertically instead of horizontally. Wait. Were there even place markers for when we were playing like that? Or was it just the 4 of us in the line?
What place markers?
Well, no, look at the left of the screen. You guys have all stacked up in the tower. We don't get that. We don't get that in side screen.
Oh no! They
It's
actually
split
side screen. They actually do something kind of clever with it. They have it along the split.
Yeah. But I'm just saying. Other than that, the only indicator of your place is the thing at the bottom left.
I love Polar Zoo. Oh no, that's
No,
me. Never
that's
mind.
you. Yeah, Polar has like a deep voice for some reason.
Hooey!
But yeah, what's cool about this level is that it has kind of like a 0G thing going on.
Yes.
So it... Oh yeah, something I learned from a popular YouTube channel. So a lot of you guys probably already know this, but you might not. Apparently, like, the zero gravity of, like, the people in the space shuttles isn't, like, the lack of gravity. It's just that they're spinning around Earth. So, you know, they're constantly falling, you know? And that's why they're suspended in midair. Because they're just spinning around really fast.
There is some debate on that. That's basically how satellites work.
Yeah. Like, they're just spinning so fast that they're just kind of, like, falling. There's no lack of gravity. It's just lack of something. I don't know. I mean, like, I know on the moon you can do moon jumps.
I suppose, but that would probably only be true if you were within the atmosphere of the planet. If you were outside of it, then you're not being pulled into as much.
I'm pretty sure you have to be in the atmosphere, else they'd fly off. They're still orbiting Earth.
Oh, well, that's true.
Well, maybe not in the atmosphere. I actually don't even know what an atmosphere is.
Well, well, allow me to explain in as many layman terms as possible. There are several levels of it, and I couldn't tell you, like, what's what, but, you know, atmosphere, stratosphere. They're not talking about the same thing. When you hear those words, those are the names of different levels of said atmosphere. And after a certain point, you're just outside all of them, and that's when you're basically free falling through space.
But
and like I'm thinking about, you know, trips to the moon. That's still technically within Earth's atmosphere because the moon theoretically should still be within the atmosphere because
it's orbiting around.
Yeah.
You. Assuming that's what atmosphere means.
Yeah.
I actually don't know if that qualifies.
And ultimately, the solar system,
It's
that's all revolving around the sun, so we're technically always in an atmosphere.
Okay, so I have this conspiracy.
Okay.
I think the past is a conspiracy.
Like history?
Yeah, I think it was all written down in the recent years.
Well, that's very true. They write it down in the recent years. They call it a new edition, and they charge you full price for it.
Well, where's the proof that it happened? Hey, you're doing good.
I've done better. The only time I've unlocked Entropy as a playable character was when I downloaded this on my PSP.
Oh, let you actually play some? What was it? 330? Yeah, 337.58. All right.
Yeah, I'll remember that. Yeah, basically you have to beat a certain time just in ghost mode, just on your own. And then
you can't unlock Oxide. You have to glitch to do that.
Yeah, that's just impossible.
Oh,
I'm talking about I probably said Oxide, but I'm talking about Entropy.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it was only on the... Yeah.
That's the only time I ever did it.
Oh my god, I'm already doing worse.
Alright, this is Damax this time. I'm trying to beat my time.
You can probably tell by the worst playing.
Yeah, I won. So, thank you all for joining us, and I'll see you later.
Goodbye. I'm gonna win this, don't worry. I'm gonna stay behind and get like 30 masks. That's a strategy, right? Oh, come on. I'm so bad.
I was trying to give the illusion that I actually left, but
Oh,
I couldn't hold it. You were having so much bad luck in this race.
Should I just do the long cut at this point?
Let's
say, like, if I get to the long cut point and I've already lost to you, I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. And a long cut isn't actually a word. I just made that up.
Long. Oh, like the opposite of a shortcut?
Yeah, a long cut. Isn't called like a long...
It takes me a while to process your odd terms.
Well, I was like 4 when I found it. That's what I called it.
What, the term or the thing on this course?
Oh, yeah, I made up the term, I'm pretty sure. Me and my sister did, but...
Of course you did.
No, we did. Go. Well, wait, what is the opposite of a cut? A combined? A long combined? I don't think that works.
Oh my god. You know, I tried to tell the viewers that we aren't drunk. You're not really helping to help me convince them.
Just having fun. What's the difference?
That's true. We're drinking Coca-Cola.
I've noticed that. Like I've always wondered, like, the same reason why you forget things if you're, like, on a certain drug or you've been drinking too much. Like, if you're really into a video game, you might have, like, less memories of it because you're just, like, totally endorphin rushing. Because you're just having that much of a blast. I'm wondering if I don't have any proof that that's a real thing, but is it a real thing?
Well, I was just gonna say, like, I actually have a friend who is a beast when he's tipsy in video games. It don't matter what it is, he's so focused, and it's scary. Like, mostly Halo, of course. His first-person combative first-person shooters. My first shot was actually playing Call of Duty with some relatives who I only just met recently.
Your first shot at
vodka.
Really?
Yeah, first bit of alcohol I ever had in my life, and it was a full shot of vodka.
Ew.
It hurts. Like, I can't understand how people can enjoy pouring acid down their throat and have it burn their stomachs open.
Oh, come! That was totally my fault! You suck, Adam! Okay, well, I've already lost. So,
No, don't give up.
I want to show the fun thing. Will I really get to the end in 5-10 seconds?
You could. If you believe in yourself. Oh, yeah, that thing.
Shortcut! Oh, we're back in time! And now you can just do that. I don't know why.
That's pretty funny.
Well, wait. If this counted as one full match, I guess I still won.
Oh, yeah.
Oh well, we like to show at this level. It's a cool level.
Yeah, I'm glad we could.
Oh, but I was gonna say, you drink enough so where you don't taste it anymore. And then you taste it.
Oh, fair enough.
I guess. I mean,
you build up
there's not good logic behind that.
Nah.
But that's just how people think.
Good job, you weren't in last.
Thank you.
7's a great number.
7 is a solid number.
That's
Give it a
pretty...
7 out of 10. Ha! That was lame.
I give it a 7 out of 8. Which is what you were.
Do you know why 6 is afraid of 7?
Because I'm gonna smack you upside the head.
No, because 7 killed 6's entire family. But that was fun. I like that.
Okay. Oh, T-groin.
This is on the PlayStation Network, $6.
Yeah, just $6.
Highly recommend. All the Crash games, all the Spyro games, get them all.
Get them all.
It's it's less than like a new game now. So,
please,
just it's a good purchase. Trust me.
Yeah, it's very fun, very charming. Not totally a Mario clone, so please join Damax and I in our next playthrough where we will be taking on the Purple Beast himself in Spyro the Dragon. See you then.
Oh yeah.